Today I'm checking in with a review on the Level 6 Odin Drysuit. Level 6 is a great Canadian company, and the Odin is a premium dry suit geared towards whitewater kayakers, canoeists, SUP paddlers, kayak anglers and sea kayakers. I've been fortunate enough to use the Odin over 2 or 3 seasons and have probably put 150 or so days on it, so I've got some good anecdotal feedback, and we'll also go over some of the key features of the suits and talk a little bit about the warranty, sustainability and repairability of these dry suits. Firstly, from my experience with the Odin, I found it to be a really capable dry suit at a great price point. So from my use of the suit, there were a few things that really stood out as things I liked. Firstly was the fit. I'm 5'9", 165 to 170 pounds, and the medium suit fit me perfectly. Secondly, the material. The Exhaust 3.0 fabric feels really durable, and the suit is reinforced in the knees, the butt, the elbows, all the high wear areas. So over the 2 or 3 seasons of use, I never saw any real wear to the suit, even though I put a lot of days on it. Thirdly is the articulated back panel in the suit. The Odin is tailored in a way that when you sit down, you don't run out of material in the back like you do in some other suits, which essentially just causes restriction in the legs and such, so it remains comfortable even in a seated position. And lastly, overall, it just feels like a well-built dry suit, and they've put a lot of thought into the features and functionality of it. From my experience with the Odin, there was a few things that didn't necessarily work for me. One was, although I found it waterproof, I didn't find it particularly breathable. It's a very heavy feeling suit, and I just found on higher output days or warmer days that it got a bit clammy underneath. A second thing for me in that regard was when I was teaching river safety courses and I was doing a lot of swimming in the river, the suit felt kind of heavy, and I think that's partly due to the durability and how burly the fabric is, but it did feel heavier to swim in the water than maybe some other suits that I've used in the past. After 3 seasons or so, I did start to get some substantial leaking in the feet. However, I mentioned that to Level 6 and it was a very quick and easy repair on their part. Part of that could have been user error, as I've historically dried dry suits right side out, but upon further research and chatting with Level 6 and other dry suit manufacturers, it is a much better practice to turn your dry suits inside out before drying them, because that makes sure the seam tape and all those potential leak areas get dried out first, and it doesn't just stay musty and humid inside the suit. One last thing, and again, it's just a body type thing, is I found on the suit that I got a few years ago, the neck gasket on the medium was just a little bit loose to start with. I believe that's changed now, but that was just something additional to note and to be aware of. So moving on to the key features of the Odin, first and foremost, we have the Exhaust 3.0 waterproof breathable fabric, super burly, durable, and can take a ton of abuse. You have latex neck and wrist gaskets. These both have neoprene overcuffs with Velcro closures. Some people like the Velcro closures, some people don't. Leave that with you to decide. Waterproof YKK zippers in the front entry component of the suit and also in the relief zipper. You then have articulated knees, elbows and back panel for additional comfort in the suit. And as you move to the bottom, you have the sewn in waterproof breathable socks, and you have Velcro ankle closures also. One last feature worth mentioning is that Level 6 pressure test all of their dry suits for 30 minutes before they're shipped from the factory. The last thing I want to touch on quickly is Level 6's commitment to environmental sustainability. It's a direction our industry's been going, and it's much needed, and Level 6 certainly seem to be at the cutting edge of all of this. The Odin Drysuit is made from 100% recycled materials, and they're also PFAS free, which in short means there's less bad chemicals going into our waterways that won't break down over time. On top of the Odin's limited lifetime warranty, Level 6 offer repair and refurbishment services on all of their suits at really reasonable prices, and they actively encourage users of their dry suits to renew or refurbish their suits rather than to buy new ones, which continues to help keep their dry suits on the water and out of the landfill, which is better for us and better for the environment. So that's it. That's my review on the Level 6 Odin Drysuit. We hope you found it useful and enjoyable. If you have any questions, anecdotal experiences or comments, please put them in the section below and we'll get right back to you. If you found the video valuable, we'd be stoked if you subscribed. And if you want to find out more information, check us out at aqoutdoors.com.